Alright, what's up everybody? Galactic Grizzly here. It's been a while since I've streamed, but I figured we could continue from where I last left you guys. I don't think it respawned me quite where I ended the last video. I think the last thing I did was find a save point, but coming back into it, I think it kind of respawned me into the last mission I was doing. So we'll just keep going. I don't really remember where I was and what I was doing, but that's not too much of a problem. I'll just keep going, and the one thing I do remember is to make more unique weapons. So whenever I've got a half-decent weapon, I'm going to craft something new with it, and we'll go from there. So let's do it. I'm just going to double check my browser here, make sure that I'm streaming correctly, and then we'll get going. Everything seems to be working. So I will be a little bit rusty again with my well, not only the gameplay but also the commentating. So we'll go with the flow. Don't remember any of the controls. Let's kick, swing, jump, throwing weapon. Okay, we're back. So I think it's nighttime, which is why we had rushed over to the safe area, but let's just take a look here. Yeah, it sounds like nighttime. Alright, let's get out of this hole. Starting to think it didn't save when I last finished, unless I don't remember exactly where it finished. So we're gonna head over to the next point here. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. We can do this while we're here. We've got a mission to reboot the power substation. Man, I'm rusty. So we can do that while we're on our way to the next. I do remember I can kick for days. My weapon broken? No. There's one of them, finally. There we go. So, as you can see, the rest is real, but we'll get through it. So, like I said, this is the power substation. We have to turn 2 of these on, and then we have a third part of the mission to do during nighttime. So, let's keep doing that. For those curious, it's this quest here, Voltage. So we have to reboot the northern and northern and eastern substations, and then afterwards we're going to activate a trap to catch a bunch of the really nasty nighttime zombies. So we'll work on that now. Get this going. Alright, still remember how to do that.
Right, I'm in the substation.
Just find the control panel and turn the switch on. That'll reboot the system.
Boom.
Done.
Good. Now you got to do the same thing in the second substation.
Yeah, I think this is where we had found we had unlocked this save spot the last video, when the last video ended. But for some reason it spawned me back at the mission checkpoint. That's what happened. I'm not crazy, I swear. Yep, I remember that big guy too. Oh yeah, we're going to the fisherman's village down here. So let's make our way down. I think this one, if I remember correctly, well, we'll just wait and see. Grab some lichen. Or lichen, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. In French we say lichen. At least that's how I would say it in French. Alright, so yeah, this is the village
I'm
here.
outside the village, but there's a whole horde of infected in there.
So, clear them out. We get paid for protection. Do some protecting.
So I can close this door.
I gotta get that gate closed before more of those fuckers get inside.
There's exploding one there. Let's wait for the fast ones to come. Oh, another exploder. I don't know where he's going. Boom. Oh, there's a guy up here. Let's repair our weapon. So I'm kind of just playing willy-nilly right now. This is not the hardest mission, nor is it the best quality play here. This girl doesn't want to die. Luckily, zombies are really flop-alicious. You can kind of just kick them and they just keep falling and falling over. So, the village has been cleared. Now we have to look for the leader. That's what we'll do here. Now there's a button for medkits, but I don't remember what it is. Let's explore.
Hello? Anyone here?
Just stay still. Maybe he'll go away.
Anyone here? Rice sent me. I'm here for a pickup.
Nobody here.
Yes? Who goes there?
I'm here on Rice's behalf. I'm supposed to pick something up.
Oh my God, that's one of Rice's men. What do I do?
Just tell him to go away. Do it nice and maybe he'll leave us alone. Better yet, send it to Gersel. He'll know what to do.
Please, we don't know anything. Go, talk to Gersel. He is about the storm.
It's like, I can hear you. I hear you talking. What's up, Ghost? How's it going, man? Killing some zombies.
Hey, anybody in there?
Shh, not so loud. You'll draw the monsters.
Look, I got rid of them, but you better reinforce that gate before more show up.
You got rid of them? All of them?
Rice sent me. You Gersel?
Oh, you were for Rise. I should have known this was too good to be true.
You've taken enough. You can't have any more frickin' tell him.
Isla, please. Just let me talk to the man.
You can't just push us around like this. Frickin'
Pretty good, man.
Do it, frickin'. Kick his ass.
For God's sake. Look, I don't want any trouble. But we already paid this month. You're going to bleed us dry.
That is entirely not my problem. Rise wants his payment, so you make the payment or things get bad for you. And your woman.
You can't threaten us. Kick his ass, frickin'.
Give me a break, Isla. All right, fine, here. This is all of it.
Ugh. A real man would have kicked his ass.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it. Sounds like you have bigger problems than money.
So I can see the auto upload to Twitter
Okay, Kareem, I got
works,
Gersel's
so that's
money.
good.
I fucking hate myself now, but I got the
Automatic
money.
twitched notification.
Hatred fades eventually. Just one pickup to go. At the ferry station on the old pier.
There's a ferry.
There was until the Navy sent it to the bottom of the bay. Dozens of people were stranded there, waiting for another one that never came.
Are there any boats left?
Yes, but any boat that tries to leave the bay gets blown right out of the water.
So for anybody watching either on YouTube or on Twitch, I've just acquired a capture card which will enable me to play my older consoles. So so things like Xbox One, Xbox 360 and PS3 I'll be able to play on stream. So look out for some retro streams in the future. I might be playing some Dark Souls 1. I have a few of my more dedicated fans that are eager to play that with me, so I'll try and make that happen. And I've also got ideas for games like Eco is the one that I played and never completed that I'd love to play on stream, as well as, you know, the big staples like the Halo series, the Uncharted series. I've never played through the Uncharted series, and you know, the Uncharted 4's due out in 2016, so I thought that would be interesting to revisit. Oh, we got another Galactic in the stream. What's up, Vortex? How's it going?
Any guess how those infected got through the fence?
Guess? I know exactly how they got in. That masked nutjob soared through the husp.
Who are you talking about?
They call him Gas Mask Man. He lives outside. He's crazy in the head. So he wears a gas mask all the time, like it's going to protect him.
And you're sure it was him?
One of the guards saw him cut the husp and run off. Someone's got to do something about that guy.
So I'm just going to pick up all the quests. So this will be maybe a little bit less talking because the NPCs are going to talk and explain what they want me to do for them. Also, for those that might be interested as well, I just have to kind of plug my stream here. The Bloodborne is due in a few days, so if you're interested, I will be doing a Bloodborne live stream. It'll be my first playthrough, so blind playthrough, and I've also, hopefully it'll be here on time, but I've ordered a webcam, so that means you'll be able to see my ugly face as I die numerously while playing Bloodborne, so hopefully that's something you guys would be interested in. Kind of get distracted when I talk here. So I don't think there's anything left in this village that I need to pick up for now. So we'll keep going with the mission. Indeed, Bloodborne hype. I cannot wait. I know so little about the game though. I'm going just based on the fact that it'll be Dark Soul-esque. It's made by Miyazaki-san, which was the maker of the original Demon's Souls as well as Dark Souls 1. So that's definitely exciting. But aside from that, I know very little. I know a bit about the combat system and how it's a little bit quicker pace, more aggressive. They don't want you to turtle behind a shield, which I'm notorious for doing. So it should be interesting. Like I said, many deaths will be had. Exactly, Ghost. Everybody looks good on the inside. Well, maybe not, but we'll see. You can be the judge of whether I look better on the inside or on the outside. So we'll just make our way to the village here. I'm gonna avoid these side quests and just go for the gold. Somebody blew up. So like I said, I have not streamed in a while, so my commentary is going to be a little bit lacking, but hopefully you'll stick around. The more interaction we have in the chat, the more I can give you. So let's talk to Morgan here.
I'm here to make a pickup for Rise.
Back already? We just paid off, you bloodsuckers.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to get by like everybody else.
Yeah? So are we. Rise said he'd protect us if we paid him. But so far, all he's done is take our money. There's no protection, just threats. You any different?
Look, all I want to do is get this over with. What's it gonna take, huh? Don't need to point out how easy it would be to set this entire place on fire.
Jesus Christ. You people are fucking monsters.
That's cold, man. That's ice
All my
cold.
money's in that satchel. Take it and get the fuck out.
Hey, for what it's worth, this isn't something I want to do. I'd rather be helping you guys.
And yet you're still doing it, aren't you?
So I'm playing Dying Light at the moment, but I may switch over to Destiny later.
Kareem, I made the collection at the ferry station, and
Hold on
I'm
a
pretty
second.
sure I'm going to hell.
Join the club. Now, come back and claim your prize. Good job today.
So just a relaxing casual stream today, so I might just stick around in Destiny for a bit. Oh, good job, Ghost. That's something that took me quite a while, but I'm proud to have gotten the 100% completion in Dark Souls 1 as well. Although there's much more to the game than just achieving 100%, which I'm sure you know, but it's definitely an awesome feeling. Let's see what this guy has to
I'm
say.
Neil Fallon. I'm a journalist for International Affairs magazine.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
You have?
How the hell'd you get in here?
It wasn't so hard during the first few days of the quarantine. And when they put Suleiman in charge, it was pretty clear how things were going to go.
So you decided to stick around?
Actually, I've decided to leave. Though God knows how that's going to happen. I've been in some lockdown cities before, but there's usually someone you can bribe. Not here.
I can't get you out of Haran. I'm not sure anyone can.
No, of course. But I've been documenting this place, pretty much from day one. I've interviewed hundreds of, well, people who aren't people anymore. Suleiman has a lot to answer for. The world needs to know what's happened and... Look, I'm kind of desperate here. I've lost my work, all of it. I was holed up at an internet cafe when a mob of infected landed on me. I got out without a bite, but I left my satchel at the cafe.
And everything's in the satchel?
Most of it. They chased me for a while, so I finally had to ditch my camera in a car. Look, I know it's a lot to ask.
Right, even if I recovered them, you still don't have a way out of here.
Mister, if I can't get my work back, there's no reason for me to get out.
Well, that cafe's in a bad area. I'll think about it, but no promises, okay?
Trying to think. Trying to think what the control is for using the health pack, but I don't remember. I think it's something on the D-pad. Yeah, down on the D-pad. Got it. So let's keep going. We'll go return the payment to the garrison. Got our police baton here. So we'll use this rusty reed knife. It's almost broken, and then we will switch over to a better weapon. I might just augment my police baton, seeing as it's the best thing I have at the moment. One thing I love about this game is there is a good sense of exploration. You can kind of roam around and wander around and look for craftable materials.
Do you copy?
I copy. What's wrong?
Someone's turned on the 18th floor. We're doing our best to contain the situation, but we can't sugarcoat this, Crane. We need Anderson right fucking now.
Rise has promised me 2 crates, Brecken. 2 crates. I'm doing this shit as fast as I can, I swear.
God, just hurry, please.
Alright, a little bit of added pressure there. So, do I need to go through... Let's go see if this tunnel connects, but I don't think it does. No, it's definitely blocked off. I think I remember taking this exact path when I did it on my other playthrough. You have to kind of go around. Ooh, we got a little mini mission here. We'll use the baton for these fuckers.
Hey, you looking for a fight, fuckhead?
There, broke his skull.
Taking you out.
Crane, how close are you?
I don't know, about halfway back, I guess.
Good. I need you to make a quick detour.
Where is he?
Why?
One of our patrols went off the grid somewhere near the market.
How is that my problem?
I'm making it your problem. See if you can find them, or don't bother coming back.
This is Jade speaking. It's gonna get dark in about an hour, so whatever you're doing, people, better start wrapping it up and get back to the tower.
I hate these sword fight things, but... Oh yeah, I forgot I can dodge.
I'm gonna bust your head open.
Yeah, fight him. Get yourself killed. See if I can do this. And I didn't kill him. And I attracted more zombies to myself. For your pleasure. Well, that sounded bad, but for your amusement, let's say. Fucker, man. What are you, a fencer? Fucker. There, that's the proof that I'm really rusty. So the thing with those missions is that if you don't kill the second guy, you don't get the points for it. And one of them usually runs away. This brick hammer's not that good. We can hack this thing. Not quite. Oh wow, that's a hard chest? It doesn't seem like it. Actually, we won't upgrade this. Well, we might upgrade this hammer actually. Because we've only got one last repair on this guy, the baton. So yeah, whenever you're wandering, look around for craftable materials. Things like herbs are very plentiful, and you get a pretty good crafting recipe later on for med kits for 3 herbs. So that's pretty darn good deal. Pretty darn good deal. So what are we doing here? Find the missing patrol. Okay. So some of Rice's men have disappeared. We have to find them. Pretty sure there's gonna be a guy with a gun here.
Kareem, I think I found your lost patrol. Something ripped a limb from you.
Don't damage them. They're worth more than all those dead assholes put together.
Getting dark, people. Time to lay low.
Phew! So I remember that. That was a bit spoilery. But I wasn't just gonna die for no reason. So basically I came in from the top, and if you come in from any other direction, this guy comes out, he's fully armored, and he shoots at you with a gun, and it's just no fun, slash, as far as I know, it's pretty damn near impossible to get close to him without getting killed. So I kind of used my knowledge to come at him from the top here, but for those of you that are starting out and may want an easier way to do it, you can come up to this tower here and loop around from the back, and you're, even when he's aware of you, you can usually jump down and get to him quick enough to beat his ass. However, I have died in the process of trying as well, so just know that as well. But it's a good little tidbit of information. Now we do have a gun. The thing with guns, really useful. If you aim for the head, you can kill things pretty quickly. It's really good for human enemies, but it does make a lot of noise. So for zombies, not necessarily the best thing. It makes a lot more sense to use melee just because the game basically revolves around it.
Okay, I got it.
Good. Bring it back to me right away. You're going to be a hero around here.
And melee is just more fun in general. However, there are some spots in the game that I've gotten to.
Come over here. I'm on the antenna. Do you see me? I need your help.
So we get missions left and right here. But yeah, there are some areas where you're kind of, I don't want to say forced, but you're pretty much forced to use guns. Otherwise, you're just not going to make it. So at least for those gunslingers, you'll have your opportunities to use guns. Or you can just use guns whenever you want. Now, there's a set of keys here that I never really figured out what they do. So maybe one day. So it's now nighttime. We have a night. We have a safe house here, so I can just go and rest there. Also, there's a side quest I can pick, so let's do that as well. This area's pretty light in zombies, so it's pretty safe. Although there is the really creepy one right there. Now I never know with these creepy ones if it's just the vision cone or if I shine my light on it, if the light will attract it. I never know. So I think he took the lower path. Hopefully he doesn't turn around suddenly, so we'll just make the jump here. And we're safe. And is he down here? He's right down there.
I need your help finding my son Christoph.
You work for Rise, don't you?
Sure, for protection. But I can't go to him for a thing like this. My son he's young. He thinks with his mouth instead of his head. He doesn't understand that sometimes you've got to go along with people who aren't so good. Now he's run off to join Krecken's bunch at the tower. He thinks he's going to be a runner.
It's not the safest line of work.
He's going to get himself killed. He's not ready. He's too young to be out there.
Shouldn't you be looking for him yourself?
You don't understand. I make weapons for Rise. If the new ones aren't ready when his people come, me and Christoph are both dead. Please, do this for me. I'll give you something good. Something special. Okay?
Yeah, maybe I'll ask around at the tower. If I find something, I'll let you know. But if you ask me, your protection seems to have you pretty scared. You should really think about it.
Alright, another side mission. We will go rest. Sorry about that. Sometimes when I press forward, I will touch the touchpad by accident, which will bring up the menu. Can use this to go down. Alright, morning time. So we can continue with the mission. I'm a pretty straightforward, like I tend to play in a pretty straightforward way. So sorry for those that like people going off the beaten path and doing all sorts of weird stuff. I kind of, like I've said in previous videos, I have the too good to use syndrome where I kind of stockpile all my stuff, and I will try not to do that. Like I said, it's never my intention. So we get some grenades, firecrackers. It's a pretty good haul. Jeez, how many times will I do that? A spitter over there. Okay. These spitting ones can be annoying sometimes. Repair this bad boy.
So, I think it's safe to say that Rice isn't the most popular person in town, huh?
No, but he is the most feared. And you know the old saying, it's better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both.
Machiavelli.
Correct. Smart enough.
Oh shit. Phew. That will attract more people, probably. So let's go get the payment. Let's get this done. And we'll keep going after. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. I'm gonna avoid that because I'm a wuss. I tend to mess around with Rice's men when I have stronger weapons. I will try Ghost. I will try to test my capture card on on Monday. Hopefully it'll be here on Monday. The thing is, I'm starting my placement on Monday, so I won't be home. So I'm worried that... Well, I'm worried they'll leave my monitor on my front doorstep, which I'm kind of don't want them doing because they can just get stolen. Although I doubt... Well, people are pretty honest in my city, but it's still a pretty easy target. I might try and go... see if they delivered it during my lunch break, just to see if they did leave it on my front doorstep, I could get it out of there. However, if they come and I'm not home and they don't leave it, I'm hoping I can go to the warehouse and pick it up straight from there. If I can pick it up on Monday, then yeah, definitely I'll be streaming to test it out. The main thing I want to test is whether or not there's a delay between like my dialogue and the video. So I heard that that's an issue for balancing. So I would want to try and test that out, see how it works on OBS, and just kind of tweak things in general so that on Tuesday it's there's less time between, you know, the beginning of the stream. Will surely test it with my PlayStation and maybe an older console as well to see how it works. Also with the webcam, I want to see, my main concern is my upload speed. It's not it's not that bad, but it's not that great either.
Rise is waiting for you. Maybe we can work together again sometime.
God, I hope not.
A big concern in terms of upload speed is I'll be uploading, you know, PS4 footage coming in to the capture card. I'll have my webcam as well. So in general, I'll have like, it'll be more of a strain to upload. I'm thinking, maybe I'm thinking incorrectly, but we'll just have to test things out. I thought I had more medkits than 2.
If you show compassion, they will see it as weakness.
Take your whole arm. Understand? I give you shelter.
Let's watch this cutscene.
Women, bullets. You can simple task.
I should send every one of you to the pit. Ah, the tower lackey returns. Do you have something for me, friend?
Yes, I do. Now it's time for you to give me what you promised. 2 crates of Anderson.
I think not. Your loyalty to the tower is nothing but blind obedience, Crane. A coward's submission to false hierarchies. You follow their rules as thoughtlessly as you follow mine. Like a good little dog.
Look, we had a deal.
Your people need the antizin. Now, more than ever, I would surmise. But a man who follows someone else's rules is no man at all. Here, I will allow you this much.
You promised me 2 crates of it. This is only 5 vials.
If you want more, I present you with an opportunity. The athlete, the Scorpion, Jade Aldemir. She's one of your number. Bring her to me. I have an arena where men fight for our amusement. I would have this Scorpion fight for us. I'm curious how long it will take for someone of her caliber to break.
What? No. No, forget it. I'm not doing it.
I hear no conviction in your voice, Crane. You have not yet made your choice, I can tell. Will you be a dog and save the dwellers of the tower? Or will you be a man and save the maiden? Go and think about it.
Alright. Let's keep going here.
Ah, shit.
So we got shafted by Rice. It's a real a-hole. We got 2 of these quick runs. I want to check first what upgrades I can put points into. So we've got survivor rank points. I will go for the... Maybe I won't go for that yet. I have to think of what's coming up next. We'll definitely wait for Lucky Repair. That's an awesome one. Shield is kind of boring. What else comes at 7? Not much comes at 7. So we'll wait for a bit for that one. Agility. We will definitely get free running Adept. Now on the next level we get reduce fall damage, which is really useful for me, as well as escape. We could get drop kick. A lot of people love drop kick, so I might do that. Kick stun is awesome. I'm tempted to get like increased melee throwing weapon. So kick stun is great. We're definitely gonna get combat adept. I was waiting for that one. Sturdiness is a must as well. Get extra increased defense. I won't put points into kick stun just yet, and we'll keep going with that. Oh yeah, Ghost? What style is that? And while I'm at it, let's see in terms of weapons. Get rid of this reed knife. So we got 2 hammers, 39, 39. What's this hammer do? 63 as well. Get rid of this wrench. We will dismantle this. Dismantle that. Maybe I should go for the bigger bag. Okay. Let's see if we can upgrade this thing. It's L2. So it's actually blueprints I want to use. This one's for a knife, this one's for a pipe. Fractured. So this gives burning damage. I'm missing aerosol though, so I need to find more crafting materials to make that fire weapon. Keep our UV flashlight so I don't use anything accidentally. And we'll finish off the police baton and then we can swap it out for something else. Now the hard thing about playing this game on stream is that you have to be conscious of your viewers, but at the end of the day you need to find crafting materials as well, so there might be times where I have to kind of be a little bit less stimulating. Okay, these guys are gonna annoy me. I see, Ghost. You gotta give me a little bit of credit. I'm not that bad. I should get that quick reversal when I get a chance. Should have activated it. Alright, let's use our phone.
Crane here.
Report.
I'm no longer cooperating with Rise. He wanted me to kidnap Jade Aldemir and dump her with him so he can make her fight in his
I know, Ghost. No worries.
Was that it?
What do you mean, was that it? I'm not a fucking human trafficker.
You seem to have forgotten how much is riding on this file, Crane. If Rise wants one girl, then give her to him. You'll be there to keep an eye on her, won't you?
What the fuck kind of humanitarian outfit are you guys? And for that matter, if this project file can save the world, why keep it a fucking secret?
We're not paying you to be insubordinate, Crane. Get this done.
Fuck you, asshole.
Favorite line so far. I'm not a fucking human trafficker. Love it. Okay, now let's see, in terms of blueprints, the only medkit recipe I have is gauze and alcohol. So we'll go to the tower, we'll get this story arc kind of tied off, and then we can start doing a bit more of the side quest stuff, because there's part of the story that I don't want to progress to right away, but for now we can get this going.
This is Alfie. We've just lost gas at the tower, and as far as I can tell, the whole city has too.
Any guess what happened?
None. And our gas man Jeff up and quit on us last week.
This is a pretty good side mission too.
Maybe I can track him down.
Make maybe, definitely, and get on it fast. Word is he's built up his own little fortress somewhere behind the train station.
So yet another side mission. Many of those. But like I said, we'll go to the tower and then we'll deal with that later. The highway, a good spot to get medkits, and there's a lot of police trucks as well, so you can get some good stuff off of them. Let us continue.
Go ahead. Brecken, this is Crane. Do you copy? Brecken, do you copy? Shit. Jade, this is Crane. Do you copy?
Crane, how much antizin did you get?
Listen, Rice wanted me to... Look, he screwed us, okay? I only got 5 vials.
What? Damn it! That's only a few days' worth. Listen, Crane, we've got a situation here. There's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. Get back here ASAP, and don't lose any of that antizin.
So what you said, Ghost, made me think. I know so little about Bloodborne that I'm not sure what the potential play styles are for Bloodborne. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing, like, I think they kind of replaced shields with like a sidearm, like your shotgun kind of acts as a shield, because you'll put a shot in them and it'll kind of stun them, and that a lot of the game revolves around dodging and stuff like that. But is there a magic system in the game? Are firearms stronger or similar to bows in that you can use them kind of like a rifle? I really know so little about the game that that's going to be a fun aspect of it, is like, not only am I rediscovering and discovering a new world, but the playstyle aspect of the game will be very interesting as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
Must be a way out of it.
I'm just going to go grab something before I finish this mission. Like, I think I'm hoping as well that the game will live up to its hype, because my expectations are high, but just based on the concept of the game alone, like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so no rifles. So is there any ranged combat at all? Not that I want to ruin my experience just yet. So we've got some missions to take here.
Hey, have you seen that house with the red smoke pouring out of it? If Rise's people spot it, they're gonna come knocking on his door. Someone ought to warn him.
I've got enough trouble right now, but I'll think about it.
That's interesting. This is a side mission, but it doesn't really give you a side mission per se. It just kind of prompts you to like look for something when you're out in the world. It will show up on your map, I think, without talking to him, but it kind of makes you aware of it. I think this is here or close to there. Yeah, see, it puts a marker on your map, but I think if you hadn't spoken to him, it would still be there. It's just like an added thing for you.
Come here. I've got a special deal for you.
What's this exclamation mark? I wonder. I'm not sure.
Check for the mud cars. They can save your life.
What's on your mind?
Mr. Crane, are you familiar with a man named Vulcan Yasif Dahl?
Vulcan Dahl? Yeah, of course. He owns Vulcan Petrol Engineering. He's the richest man in Haran.
That's exactly right. And Mr. Dahl has need of your service.
I didn't know he was still in the city.
Most of his employees were evacuated, but his two chief engineers are still here in the slums. They're brothers. Twins, in fact. Tolga and Fatin. They've been working on a special project. It's highly confidential, and I'm afraid I can't discuss it, but I can assure you its importance is nearly beyond measure.
Oh, then I won't bother trying to measure it.
The brothers are brilliant engineers, but they're also somewhat idiosyncratic. This and the problems of operating in the current environment have put them behind schedule. Mr. Dahl would like you to assist them to get the project back on track. You will be well compensated, as you can imagine.
Doing what?
Simply do as they ask. You'll only be needed from time to time, and the task will be of short duration. Removing obstacles, you might say. They'll contact you when your assistance is required.
I'll think about it.
I will think about it.
What's up?
You know Jafar, right? The one from the garage? He's looking for a good runner.
For what?
He wouldn't talk about it on the radio. I think it's something important.
Okay.
More missions? Well, actually, those are all hints to missions that are on the map.
Looking for a side job, friend?
Well, actually, I'm looking for someone named Christoph. You seen him?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen him around. Better go upstairs and talk to Ayo. He'll know where he is.
Good to know. This billboard also has quests. They're not really obvious, although they're marked on the map, kind of, but they're hard to see. So there's this mission to get Lavender. I think this one is pretty funny too. You need to pick up glasses for this guy.
Hey, I saw your notice on the bulletin board.
You're a runner. Excellent. That idiot Dawood sat on my glasses in the canteen, and I'm blind as a bat. How can I help Alfie if I can't see anything? I've got a backup pair at my place. It's not far away. It's, you know, I can't get there myself.
You need anything else while I'm there?
Oh my God, you'll do this for me? Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. See, we're going to start a vegetable garden on the roof, you know, so we can maybe not starve to death. But nobody here really knows how to do it. On my birthday, I got a book on gardening. I never read it. It's growing vegetables for dum-dums or something like that. It should be on a bookcase, but, you know, you might have to look around for it.
This mission's pretty funny. When you go and find his book, or when you look for his book, there's a bunch of other books, and the titles are pretty funny. So we will do that soon enough, but we'll continue with the main quest here. Bit of a sidetracker.
Jade just told me there's been an outbreak on the 18th floor. I've got to get what little Antizin I have back to the tower pronto.
Do you have the Antizin? Give it to me.
So what happened?
One person turned and had a couple of other people trapped. We could have sealed off that one apartment, but Brecken wanted to save as many lives as possible.
So much eyeshadow.
Somebody had to make the call, and now we've lost the entire floor, including a couple of kids. You'd better talk to Brecken. I have to get these meds to Lena.
Hey, Crane. It's good to see you. What happened here, it's so very sad.
Yes, it is.
All right, that's it. There's nothing more you can do. Yeah, well, Rais can throw a lot more bodies at them than we can. No, negative. Cut your losses and get out of there. Copy. Out. Hey, Crane. Back from the field, huh?
No, not for long. You know about a scout named Kristoff?
The new kid, huh? Yeah, he went on a recon mission, but I haven't heard from him in a while. Rahim checked him out and said he was solid, but I'm not so sure.
One reckless kid certifying another.
That's what Brecken said. Of course, it could be just his radio. Some of the batteries are running down, so we're not getting much range out of them.
Where was he headed?
Out toward that newly constructed skyscraper.
All right, I better go have a look.
Watch yourself out there, all right?
And to answer your question, Ghost, we can try, but I can't really give you a definite answer. I'm not even sure if I will get my capture card on Monday. So we'll have to wait and see. And as far as scheduling, if you've got school, well, you know, let me know when you've got time, and if I've got time, we'll try and hook up. But aside from that, I can't. Just like you, because I'm done all my courses at university, but I've still got my placement, which is a 5 weeks. It's a 5-week time period where I'm going to school and I'm observing and teaching with kind of another teacher. Basically, I'm basically doing an internship in somebody's class. So I'm going to be quite busy in the next few weeks too. I'll try and stream Bloodborne as much as I can, but I'll have responsibilities to take care of after the school day. So for me, I'm in Eastern time, but I'll be at school, you know, at least from 8 a.m. to more like 7:30 a.m. until, you know, the afternoon. 3 p.m. is when classes finish, but I will have work to do afterwards to plan for the next days. So I'm looking at evenings, you know, potentially after supper for, 2 to 3 hours is probably the most I'll be able to stream. And after Tuesday, I'll be trying to stream as much Bloodborne as possible, but that's not to say that on weekends, I won't, do different streams. So for now, I'm going to try and, ride the Bloodborne popularity craze and see if I can get more people interested in the stream, and then try and capitalize on that. But aside from that, I'm going to be recording YouTube videos as well and trying to do streams that have, different thematics to different theme to it. So like I said, I'll try and do retro days. If ever I get a Nintendo one day, we could do Nintendo days, and then, go from there. I have many ideas for content that I want to create. It's just with work and all that, it's just a matter of time. So I don't want to lead you on here, but we'll try and make do with the amount of time that we've got.
This is where we get the announcements about the Antizin drops. And they've just stopped.
There were kids in there!
Froze. Lena had to step up. Maybe she should be in charge. What the fuck, Crane?
I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor.
Wait, so all the free running... Wait, that was you? Brecken, you showed these people how to survive.
Do you know what my pockets were full of when I showed up in Haran? Fucking business cards. I was hoping to drum up some more students. Maybe get enough so I could save up and buy a house. Instead of that poxy little flat I've been renting. Listen, I'm gonna talk to Rice myself.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Brecken, these people still need you. Okay, just give me some time, all right? There's gotta be another way. A better way.
Fine. I'll wait. But not for long.
All right, Ghost. That's good to know. We'll try and make it happen. Like I said, I'm gonna try and strike a balance between, you know, work and streaming and time with my wife, but we'll try and make it happen for sure. I just don't like to give
Finally, I get to
definitive
do some actual
answers
good.
unless I'm absolutely sure.
Hi there.
One thing I will be doing is I'm gonna try and stay positive throughout the whole process and get consistent is one of the main things that I want to do. Whoa, look at these. They added cool costumes. The American one's pretty cool. Jamaican one's pretty cool. But I gotta show off the Canadian pride for a bit. Canada, our home and native land. I will spare you the singing. So let's keep going with the mission here. We'll clear off what we need to do in the tower and then we'll head out and kill some more Zombros. It's a bit cinematic heavy, but we'll be through that soon.
Raheem? Raheem, what are you doing up here?
Hey, Crane. Can I trust you?
How much you had to drink, kid?
Can I or not?
Yeah. What's up?
See that skyscraper? Scout van volatile nest in there. We take that out, and then running missions at night, we could totally do that. So I'm thinking, if we planted some explosives.
Oh, Jesus. Raheem, you're not still on that.
Crane, we have to do this. As long as that nest is there, we'll never be able to gather up enough antis. It would work. We make a good team. Ah! Shit, oh my... Ah! Don't drop me! Don't drop me! Oh, fuck. See? Told you we make a good team.
Literally, we would have both fallen to our deaths right there.
Look, Raheem, we don't have any explosives. I mean, none. The closest thing to what you're talking about are Spike's firecrackers. That's impossible.
You don't know what it's like. All I can do is watch. Sit on my ass and watch everything happen and do nothing. I don't want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless. If I go out, I'd rather go out doing something.
What's this?
I was set to fly out on Sunday. They quarantined us on Thursday. I already had my bags packed.
Look, I'll keep my eyes open, okay? If there's some way we can make this happen.
Whatever.
Alright, super dramatic storytelling. Awesome. More phony phone, talkie.
This is Crane.
For those who are interested.
What do you want, Crane?
I want you to start the Antizin drops again, at least near the tower. These people need help.
We put you in Haran to find our file, not to play Mother Teresa. Or does this mean you've reconsidered Rice's proposal? Perhaps Miss Aldemir would even be willing to cooperate, test her skills in a new environment.
You start giving us some Antizin and then we'll talk about what Rise wants.
Oh, it's us now, is it? Well, I'm afraid your request is out of the question in any case. Things have gotten a bit strained with the Ministry. Resuming the airdrops would not be politically advantageous at the moment.
You assholes take the fucking cake, you know that? You and your fucking file. Look, I'll locate the file for you, but I'm gonna take a good long look at it before I decide what to do about it.
Oh man.
Craig, this is Jade. Do you copy?
Loud and clear, what can I do for you?
I don't know how much time we have, so the short version. I need your help. Rice has turned an abandoned school into a supply dump. And I think it may be where he's storing his Antizin. If you and I sneak in there, we could get all the meds the tower needs. Are you with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Great. Look for me in one of the boxcars on the train trestle near the school.
Okay, and listen, Jade. If we don't find that Antizin, I'll need to talk to you about something.
About you becoming a slave.
Jade knows where we might be able to get more Antizin. I'm supposed to meet her in one of the boxcars near the school.
Okay, so we've got a lot of missions to choose from now. I'm gonna steer away from doing the main story missions for now and just dick around. So let's see what we've got here. These are all side quests that we have. We can check the drugstore, which I won't do just yet because it's... Anyways, we can go find Lavender Herb. We can go find Jeff's fortress behind the train station, which I'm not sure I remember what this is. Oh yeah, I know what this is. Recover Fallon's satchel, Gas Mask Man. The books, which are pretty funny. We've got the substation as well. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head in... I'm going to do the Gas Mask Man, and we can probably do Fallon's Satchel while we're there, and look for Lavender as well. The Lavender one is easy, it's just in a remote location, so we'll go do the Gas Mask Man, and we'll continue from there. Hoping we find some half-decent weapons during our travels, and I might have to start looking for more like crafting materials so that I can make some cool weapons for you guys. I know I need aerosol, which we'll find in like houses. So some things you don't find just kind of exploring the tops of the houses. You kind of have to go in and start looking. Get a military shovel, no thank you. And I might clear out some zombies and get some med packs here. Boom, smash your head. That was a stun animation. There is special ability that allows you to insta-kill people that are stunned, but I don't have access to that just yet. There's his head. Now these guys are dangerous because of the tanks on their head, but you can kill them without exploding the tank, which is beneficial because exploding the tank will bring the running ones that all in all just are annoying. There he goes. I think this girl just fell over and died for no reason. Good stuff, Ghost. Nice to hear, man. So, if you don't mind me asking, what does career center mean? Gotcha. So, 2 medkits. Good stuff. I think there's gauze here too. Got electronics. Pretty good find. I did not see you. Alright, let's get out of here. I like how even in a large playing environment like this, you start to recognize just about everything. Like, you can find your way around quite well. Sometimes I get turned around a bit, but all in all, you can kind of really learn the city. Ooh, a cricket bat. Might switch to that. So I don't think I've found aerosol yet. I think I can go down into this house. Some power cables. I think the aerosol canisters are in these kind of like hamper looking things. Okay, so it's kind of like a specialization, Ghost. You're kind of specializing in programming and software development. That's awesome, man. That's a wise decision. Like, you're going into something that's nowhere near, it's not going away anytime soon. And so you're kind of going where the money's at, which is definitely a smart thing. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I should definitely get reduced fall damage because I am notorious for falling and taking damage. Ooh, I just jumped off. So inventory is full. I think what I will do is I will opt for, I think I'm going to opt for the larger satchel, which is definitely a good skill to have. And we'll get lucky repair when we hit the next level. But the larger backpack will definitely help me in terms of crafting weapons and making sure I have enough backup weapons and I can kind of play a little bit more aggressively. See, this is kind of no longer good. I can keep these 2 knives. The great thing about having a knife in your inventory is the low damage, but they hit so fast and use so little. Okay, definitely gonna put the cricket bat. They use so little. Geez, can I get the word out? Stamina is the word I was looking for. They use so little stamina that you can kind of spam them, and they're really good for fighting against human enemies specifically. Zombies doesn't really make a huge difference as far as I'm concerned, but against human enemies, it's fantastic. Okay, I thought this would break my fall. Maybe only blue things break your falls? Now, this is one of the hamper things. Now, oftentimes you will find aerosol in those. I'm not gonna jump down there. So we're slowly making our way to the... Oh, we could go grab that safe house while we're here. How close is it? It's pretty far. We'll keep going. We'll get that one next time. This will be an obsolete weapon soon. See, this probably doesn't make for the most engaging stream, but right now, with so few viewers, I can kind of get away with just playing a game the way I would normally play it. Although, when I have more viewers, it's still something that I should try to do, is just play the way I play. But I find this is where this game shines, is this kind of relaxed, casual, well, not casual, but just like exploration, not constant action I really enjoy. But not everybody is the same, that's for sure. So where am I going? So we'll try and loop around this mountain. But yeah, as always, thank you for anybody and everybody that watches. I really do appreciate it. Okay, I think I know where I am. I think also while I'm here, we might as well get the drop kick. It's just fun to do. And in terms of power, we will wait for power. We won't upgrade that just yet. Now I can do that, and we can see my Canadian flag chest while I do that. So Ghost, do you have any particular software that you are interested in creating, or are there any particularly software specializations in your area, or are you considering game development? What's your goal in that regard? There it is. Okay, we should be able to get that. Now, if we run fast enough, we will get to that uncontested. Which I think we definitely did. We were at the right place at the right time, so this will get us a bunch of XP. Okay, so game development. Well, I wish you all the best, man. It's definitely a booming enterprise, but it's also quite challenging. I've been reading a lot of articles from GDC about game development, and it's definitely a challenging environment. And so luck-based sometimes. Like, I'm surprised how many of the mobile games, you know, if you're lucky enough, you can make, you know, like, I'm amazed. I was reading up on this game, it's like very similar to Frogger. It's called Crossy Roads. And they made $10 million with that. It's ridiculous. I need more lockpicks. Like, that's good money, man. So all it takes is like a good idea and moderately good execution, and you're golden. I think it's there's a big luck aspect to it, but maybe not. Very close. Damn it. This can be annoying with the very hard ones. Sometimes it feels like your control stick's not precise enough, so you kind of have to luck out on it. Good, we got a pistol, which we can use to complete the quest for Dawood by giving him a firearm. We can also take this survivor camp. So, I think I'm gonna ditch, gotta stop pressing start. Gonna ditch this police baton, it's getting pretty weak. 57 damage, we're gonna move down a bit. Replace that with a baseball bat, we'll scrap this. Handling 60, this is 20 handling, just not good enough. We'll move this knife down. I'm big on organizing my weapons, so I apologize if that's a bore to you. Okay, and then we will use... So they've all got a craft. I'm going to use the cricket bat because that's just cool. I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. My favorite movie quotes. Done deal. So we're up in agility level as well. So we actually walked by the gas mask man, but we got that drop, so that was good. Boom. Yeah, you do. Juggernaut. Whoops. Whoa, that was close. Damn it. See what I mean? Sometimes I don't get it. I feel like you bring it right back to the same spot and it's doesn't want to, but I think that was my error there. I wasn't quite on it. Found some kind of sweet cash here. Bam. Another baseball bat. There we go. Another cricket bat. Fantastic. And we got a jewelry box which I can sell for money, which I never use.
Stay where you are. Shakur is not taking visitors today.
If Shakur didn't want visitors, Shakur shouldn't have sabotaged the fence at the fishing camp.
What? What are you talking about? That wasn't Shakur, that was Gas Mask Man.
You're Gas Mask Man.
Me? You're insane. Why would you think that?
Because you're wearing a gas mask?
But you've been tricked, my friend. This saboteur was an imposter who makes himself to look like me. So you will be angry at Shakur. But Shakur knows who did this. Shakur saw him without his mask.
So you're saying you saw someone disguised as you?
I watched him from behind the rocks. He did not see Shakur, but Shakur saw him.
Well then Shakur better tell me who it is.
No. My information is far too valuable. If you want to know what Shakur knows, then first you will do a thing for me. Then I will tell you.
We're not negotiating, Shakur.
Of course not. Shakur tells you what to do, and you must obey. Now, obey Shakur.
And what exactly does Shakur want?
There's a lake nearby. My treasure bag fell out of the boat and was lost in the water. You must be like a fish and bring it back to me. Go! Be quick!
So a nice little fetch quest we've got here. Typical to this type of game, but we can crack skulls on our way there. I think we're getting closer to nighttime as well, so we have to be conscious of that. There's a treasure bag. We can grab this ore, but in my experience, two-handed weapons are just terrible. There's like no damage benefit. You use more stamina. I don't understand why they don't have like way more damage. Like if you kill one of the really large guys with the huge maces, you can pick up one of those, which will use like a dramatic amount of stamina, but it does a dramatic amount of damage. But like an ore like that, you just like use like half your stamina bar or more per swipe, but you're not doing any more damage. I have to remember that I have the wicked drop kick. Stay down, you. There, he's dead. And I screwed up. For some reason I have a really hard time with the drop kick. Alright. Go turn in this quest. I feel like the game, there's like a threshold where the game kind of is, you're pretty vulnerable, and then after a while you're just like retardedly strong.
Alright, I've got your bag. Why couldn't you get it for yourself?
Shakur can't swim. Now, first the bag. Then I tell you who is Shakur imposter.
Alright.
Just whip it at him.
Okay, Shakur, tell me what you saw.
First, the imposter sneaks out of the village. He's very quiet, like a master spy. Then he puts on a mask. Then he sneaks back to the gate, but now he is very noisy, so the guard will see him. Then he cuts the lock and runs away.
Did you recognize him?
He looked crazy to me. Nothing like Shakur.
But do you know who he was?
Of course. He's one of the fishermen, the one who's disguised as Shakur.
Alright, I'll check it out. By the way, Shakur, what was in the bag?
My air. My precious clean air. Now I can breathe again.
Alright, so there we go. He wanted his special air from his backpack that was underwater and not sealed. Let's not question the judgment here. So we can talk to the guard. We'll go do that now. Is there herbs in this field? Perhaps. I think the special recipe for herbs is in that village that I'm going to now, so we could check that out and I could make a bunch of med packs from herbs. From herbs? I don't know which one it is. Lots of police trucks.
One of ours?
I'm not killing those guys yet. Lots of police trucks and ambulances here, so it might be worth clearing that out at one point. For now, we're pretty good. One thing that I'm looking forward to for the capture card is that it will give me more control over like balancing in terms of sound and whatnot. Like I feel like I'm not talking as loud as I would normally, but I can't set my mic using the PS4 streaming app, so I have to kind of, I feel like the way I talk is a little bit subdued. So hopefully having more control over that through the PC will be great. Some guy just blew up. So we'll talk to the guard.
How many people have keys to open the gate?
Just a few. Tom, Gersel, or Musa.
Thanks.
More people to talk to. Oops, I just closed the door. The crappy part about these towns is like, you know there's gauze in here, but you can't take it. Okay, there's nobody in Tom's house. Nice. Which weapons do you have, Ghost, in your build? That's one thing I enjoyed about Dark Souls 1, is you could get just about any weapon pretty early on and play through most of the game with it. Whereas in Dark Souls, I feel like you're limited. Dun dun dun! There's a gas mask in Gersel's house. That fucker. Let's go talk to the scumbag.
What can I do for you, Crane?
You sabotaged the gate, Gersel. You let
Demon's
the
Great
infected into the
Hammer.
village.
I was thinking of that
He was the crackpot into the
today,
mosque.
actually.
I saw him.
Did you go into New Game
Someone
Plus
else
1?
saw you.
Who? Where is he? Show me.
Well, there's also the mask I found in your hut.
Or did you solo the beginning
What was I
fight
supposed to do? The village didn't want to pay tribute to
with
Rice,
your
and Rice was
broken
getting
sword?
impatient. That's why he sent you, right?
So you allowed an attack on your own people?
I had to convince them that they needed
Although
Rice's
you can
protection.
fireball him, can't you?
He did the job, didn't it? So what
Maybe
the hell
not.
do you care?
Maybe I'm thinking
Now
something
Musa
else.
wants to put a bullet in Gas Mask Man.
And that's a problem?
Yeah, make sure it doesn't happen or you'll be explaining why you allowed infected into the village.
All right, all right. I'll talk to Musa and the guard.
Talk to Musa. It's just running back and forth and back and forth.
Alright, Gas Mask Man won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you put a bullet in him?
No, that wasn't necessary.
After what he did?
Look, you may not like it, but murdering people is still kind of a big deal. If you decide it isn't, you and me are gonna have some problems.
No problems, mister. I just got mad. I never hurt anybody. Thanks for talking.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. It's either New Game Plus or you kill him early, and I forgot how you killed him early. Either you do a lot of rolling and hitting with very little damage, or like you said, black fire bombs. Perfect. Okay. So this is what I was referring to. If I go and find Dulce from Lake of the Drowned, I get Sophia's healing recipe, which is an awesome recipe. You can trade an herb for that recipe, which is really, really good. Like, it's a good way to do it. Got another quest here.
That brute Harun threw my sister Ida out of the village.
She's a widow with 2 children, Yasmina and Jamil. They snuck under the fence to go
What's
after
up,
their mother.
Fabror?
Yasmina came back yesterday, but Ida and Jamil are still out there.
Please.
Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for tuning in.
Nephew and bring them back.
I'll do what I can. Where's the girl?
In my house. She's hiding from Harun. She thinks he'll throw her out too.
Maybe I'll talk to Harun.
Nice, Ghost. Yeah, to be honest, I wasn't sure how to pronounce that one. I don't know if I pronounced it right. My mind says Fabror Tuse, but
he's not here.
I'm not sure how it's meant to be said. Sorry if I butchered it, by the way.
Where can I find Harun?
Yeah, most likely he's under the bridge. That is where most trolls reside. Eating fish heads, perhaps.
Eating fish heads. So we're gonna rest, and we're gonna keep doing missions during the daytime. We're right here next to a bed, so that's perfect. Okay, Swedish, yeah. That might be a little bit hard for me to pronounce. We got more missions I can pick up here. So let's see what we've got on our... So we've got this thing here. This one's almost done. Check the drugstore, but I'm gonna wait till I'm stronger just to make it easier on myself. We found a gun for Dawood. We're close to the lavender herb, so I might do that next. Okay, Tusse. Fabror Tusse. It's not Fabror, but I wonder how you would say that. You'll have to record yourself on SoundCloud and like post the link whenever you join a chat. But thanks for watching, man. Thanks for chatting. It's awesome. So actually what we'll do is we'll go find this dulce here so that we can get that crafting recipe, and then afterwards I will go get the lavender and we will continue to do more missions. We can continue this Harun mission. We've got a shit ton of missions, so let's just go. So how far is that area? Search area marked on the map for Dulce. Where is that area marked on the map? I thought it was close by, but maybe I'm mistaken. I thought it was in the lake where Gas Mask Man is. We'll go talk to Adra's daughter first, and we'll do Harun as well since we're so close. So, Mr. Now I don't know how to pronounce your name right now, but Mr. Tusse.
Yasmina?
What type of games do you play and watch?
Your mom's in danger.
Generally speaking.
She's gone. She was beaten. Harun says you can't be here once you've been beaten.
I'm going to get her to a place that has medicine. They won't make her leave. Now, can you tell me what happened to you and your brother?
Me and Jamil went under the fence to find our mom. It took a while, but we found her at the houses behind the tunnel. Only there was a biter there. He beat me, and my mom hit him on the head.
You were bitten?
Only a little. I tried to get away.
What did your mom do?
She put us in a house, and then she went to look for medicine. When she came back, she told Jamil to wait there, and then she took me to the man.
Did he give you medicine?
Yes. He said we would both need more, but that me and my mom could stay in his basement as his puppets. I don't know what he meant, but my mom got scared and hit him and told me to run. So I did.
It's all right, Yasmina. I'll find her. Where does the man live?
I'm not sure. It's a house with hammers and axes.
And where's your brother?
Jamil is hiding in the house with the red flowers.
You're a brave girl, Yasmina, but I need you to stay here a little longer, okay? And keep away from Harun until I get back. Can you do that?
You're really going to find my brother and mom?
Yeah, you bet I will.
Thank you, mister.
One thing that kind of bugs me about this game is how I feel like their accents are fake. Like, it seems like it's somebody that doesn't have an accent that's playing a character with an accent. It just doesn't sound right to me. Also, good stuff on playing LOL and liking all games. You probably will... Well, I won't say never, but you probably won't see me playing LOL ever on the stream. But I do play a lot of games, so hopefully you'll find that interesting. I will plug my stream as well. I'm considering doing, well, I'm not considering, I am doing a live streaming of the Bloodborne game, so if that interests you, tune in on Tuesday, because I will be playing the shit out of that game. So I'll go talk to Haroon. I think he's under the bridge here. I do find LoL and Dota interesting. I've watched little to no League of Legends, but I did watch a fair share of Dota for a while. I know they're not the same, but they have their similarities. But yeah, I could not see myself playing that type of game. I just wouldn't have like the amount of skill required to play it. Also, I would be kind of put off by the community because I've heard it's very toxic to come into the game. Like, you have to play with like your friends, and it has to be a group that's not hell-bent on winning, otherwise you're gonna have a bad day. But that's what I hear.
Haroon?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Why'd you force that woman to leave the village?
You mean Ida? She's infected. All infected gotta go outside.
Is that Gersel's rule?
Some people don't want to make the tough calls around here. Well, I did. If Ida didn't want to get thrown out,
I'll add you to my list of contacts if ever I want to start playing LoL.
Bad break.
League of Legends.
Kids? What about them? There's no Antizin around here. I was doing them a favor so they wouldn't have to watch us hacking up their mum when she turns into a fucking monster.
I'm starting not to like you.
Hey, I'm not looking for trouble. You seem like a good guy. Have a nice day, okay?
Alright, so we finished... Oh man, I would smash your head in, but I can't because you're an NPC. This isn't Skyrim, sadly. So, usually they mark on your map when you've got something to do, but for some reason it's not showing me. I have a feeling it's right here. So we're gonna go that way for the Dolce. Or Dulce. Dolce would be a C, I believe. Thought there would be something down here, but I guess not. Dying Light is not that hard. Really, I mean, it's harder at the beginning. The more steam you gain as you play, the stronger your character becomes. If you can see at the top left, I have 125 health and I have 8 medkits. Eventually, you have so many medkits that it doesn't really matter anymore. You can kind of survive just about anything. And there's no cooldown on medkits or anything, so you can kind of just spam them. And not only that, but you get more health, you take less damage, and you deal more damage because you get better and better weapons. So, unless they are particularly stronger enemies later on, which I don't think there are particularly, I feel like the game, you know, whoops. I feel like the game isn't that hard, as I'm kind of getting my ass handed to me. But there is a hard mode which reduces the damage you deal. You take more damage, among other things. So if challenge is what you're looking for, there's definitely that hard mode that's available to you. But to say it's super hard, I don't find. Like, it's stressful, but like if you die, there's not much penalty to death aside from, interestingly enough, you lose experience from dying. So I'm just gonna kill these guys here. So this game has 3 types of experience. You see at the top here there's a level 6 on the left and a level 5 on the right. So the level 5 is my combat experience, which I gained through dealing damage and using my combat abilities. And the level 6 is my agility experience, which I gain through doing things that require agility or whatever. And so as I level those, I gain points in agility and combat simultaneously but separately. And then on top of that, you have a third type of experience which you get for completing missions and things of that sort. And when you die, you lose experience for that third type of experience. And what that means is that if you die numerous times, you'll have to do more missions to level up that last type of experience. And so that can be frustrating, but at the same time, because it's an open world game, you have randomly generated events that can give you that type of experience. So it's not game breaking, but it can be frustrating, and it can make you want to play more cautiously because you don't want to lose. Like if you die consecutively, it can basically, whoa, somebody behind me. If you die consecutively, you can basically lose most of the progress, if not all of the progress, towards a level. So that can be annoying. So early on in the game, a big part is kind of kiting enemies like this, because your weapons aren't that good and you don't have a lot of stamina. I'm also not very good at this game, so... There, broke his head. Now I'm trying to clear this area out so that I can collect these herbs here, because for every 3 of these that I get, once I complete the quest that I'm doing, I get a medkit. Oh, fuck. And so much for that, because I just killed that guy by blowing up his tank, and that will attract some zombies that I will not enjoy. This is actually a cricket bat. It's not a wooden sword, but I like the thought of having a wooden sword. There we go. I made quick work of that. So, like you just saw, when I kill zombies that explode like that and make a lot of noise, it'll attract some of these ones. These zombies are called viral zombies, and they basically like zombies from I forget the name of that movie's series, but it's like 28 Days Later zombies that run really fast and do damage really quickly, so you have to be careful. So these herbs, I'm coming back to collect these herbs. because like I said, for every 3 that I pick up, I can craft a med kit, and that's really, really good skill. But like I said, later on, you get abilities that can really make you stronger, and you just med packs like stop being an issue. Like I think in my other playthrough I have like 80 med packs, so it makes things a lot easier. There's also an ability that one ability that I don't know if it's glitched or if it's just overpowered, but you gain an ability to stomp somebody's head in when you knock them over. So like right now, they're on the ground, I would be able to stomp their head. But what's awesome is that if you gain the height advantage, so if I climb on top of this building, as they're climbing up, I can get the prompt to stomp their head, which makes it really, really, really powerful. Because as soon as you're above those viral ones, they're always going to try and climb up to attack you, which makes it so that you can just easily kick their head in and they're dead in like an instance. So, we're at an area here. We have to find 5 of these underwater plants called Dulce in order to get that crafting recipe for the medkits. And this is what it looks like. It's like a reddish little thingamabob. Man, I cannot wait for Bloodborne. Like, I'm excited, but I'm disappointed that my placement is... I'm disappointed that it's coming out now and not like in February like it was supposed to, because the timing would have been much better for me. But we're gonna play it and we're gonna enjoy it. Although I'm not sure if it would have been much better timing wise, but how long have I played this game? I think, good question. I'm not sure how long I've played this playthrough. Probably about going on 6 hours now, but that's not a good representation of how long the game is. I don't know why you're asking how long I've played, but generally speaking, because this is kind of open world, you can spend a lot of time doing nothing, just running around and killing stuff. But yeah, I'm about 6 hours of gameplay in. Yeah, thingamabob is definitely one of my expressions. But yeah, I think for this playthrough I've played about 6 hours, maybe a little bit more. But you can definitely get your money's worth for this game. Like on my other playthrough, I had played above 24 hours, and I think I was maybe halfway in terms of story, but I had done most of the side missions in the first area of the game. This game is actually split into 2 different distinct areas. One area is this kind of area where you have the little fishing villages and the kind of worn down like slum-like areas, and then the next area is more like you have the taller buildings, and it's more vertical. You also get, as you level up, you get the ability for you get like a grapple hook, which basically gives you a lot of possibility for movement in terms of verticality, so that kind of opens up the playstyle a lot. Like I was telling Ghost earlier, this isn't... I'm kind of just playing how I would play if I were playing alone